Brent Summers Full Splice, built out by Mr. Douglas Moore. Now this is what you call a monster player setup. Rack running machine right here. Ebony handle. You can see it's got some streaks through it. It's not what you call jet black. I like this stuff right here. You can see some black. You can see a little bit of brown streak in there. It's got some good character to it. You've got the white crown butt cap. This is all non-natural material. So we can ship this bad boy right here anywhere on planet Earth. If you're willing to pay to get it shipped, we'll send it right to your door, your store, or wherever you prefer. Nice notch diamonds right there, large notch diamonds in between the points. The slick handle here, of course, as I stated, is ebony along with the points. Nice long, sharp Brent Summers style points going up and down. I would say that is royal blue would be my best guess. Royal blue and natural veneers. It starts off natural blue, natural blue. Straight grain maple forearm. Got some small diamond inlays at the joint. That is a stainless steel sleeved joint, and you've got a wood to wood connection. That is a great combination right there. I love the wood to wood, and then of course that stainless steel sleeve on the outside, I believe helps promote a more solid and commanding hit. I have hit a few balls with this cue. It's a new cue that has test hits only just on the Kielwood shaft right there. 15.9 on the butt weight of the cue here, and it is a 29 inch on the butt. Each of the shafts are 30 inch. I actually had this custom made by Doug. I was gonna hang on to this, but Doug made me another cue that has a different type of wood, different type of look that I've decided to keep. So I'm letting this beautiful cue go. It was actually just made this year. The maple shaft is non-chalked, and again, the Kielwood shaft is chalked. That is a medium roasted Evolution Douglas Moore Kielwood shaft. They are some of the best playing shafts in the world, in my opinion. If you haven't played with one yet, you need to get a hold of one. I like what Doug does. Oftentimes, he'll give you a maple shaft and a Kielwood. That way you kind of have the best of both worlds. That is a G10 radial pin, standard radial. The G10 material will lower the front end weight of the cue. That way it's not too forward balanced. This one, let's see if I can spot it for you. There's your balance right there as it starts to go forward. Nice, natural forward balance. Every time we get a hold of one of these cues, they sell very, very fast. Many of them have sold well over $2,000, $2,200, $2,100, even $2,300, depending on the inlay work. This one's got ebony. I could easily be priced higher, but I've got this marked to sell and sell fast. By the time you watch this video, pay attention to the top of the post because it might already be gone. Everybody's always asking for these full splices. For those of you that have played with them, you know that when custom cue makers started making cues, they started cutting them in half, obviously, so players, hustlers, gamblers, pool players, and now, of course, league players, tournament players could travel with the cue, but they always have tried to get back to replicate the feel of that one-piece cue, and I believe the full splices have a close comparison. Of course, nothing's going to feel like a one-piece, but when you're dealing with a full splice, you know, there's certain people that just only play with these full splices because they love the way that they play. Brent Summers, of course, pretty much for the most part only makes full splices now, the blanks. And he does occasionally make a full cue, but for the most part, his business is based on making the full splice off of a blank. And then a lot of cue makers across the industry all over the globe will buy those full splices because they love how he does the wood combinations, they love how he turns things down, and they love the end result once they built a cue, which in this case was built out by Mr. Douglas Moore. It is signed by Doug Moore in the forearm, 2024. What a nice combination it is when we get these two Indiana cue makers together on a cue It is a recipe for danger on the table for your opponent, that is. Both of the shafts are 3.7 ounce, 13 millimeter, low deflection ferrules, ready for action. Right here at crossroadcues.com. We've got financing available. If you've bought from us before, you know we don't waste any time. If you purchase this or any of our products, we ship them out the same day or the next business morning. Brent Summers, built out by Mr. Douglas Moore.